Hello, hello, hello. Que paso, everyone? Welcome, bienvenidos to the Jaime and Fuego Rock Show, today's fantastic Friday edition of it. And for the uninitiated, this is a local artist spotlight from fellow Arizonans, fellow desert dwellers that I like to do when I'm not writing as the Phoenix Concerts Examiner on Examiner.com. Reason for that is because that side of me, the printed side of me, focuses predominantly upon national acts, concert previews and reviews and stuff like that. And so I wanted to balance things out with, showing some love to the locals, and that's what this show is all about. Gentleman that I'm talking about today, though, kind of straddles the line. He's kind of a double whammy, a two birds with one stone type, because he fronts one of the awesomest exports that this state has ever seen and has gone on to national and even international stardom and acclaim. However, he is a local by the name of Jason Devore, and his band Authority Zero has been tearing things up for, nearly 20 years. They're, totally fantastic band that I have so much respect for and have been listening to ever since my freshman year of college at ASU back at, that was 2002, so we're talking over a decade now. Fall of 2002, they were just about to put out Passage of Time, their major label debut, and I saw them tear apart the Memorial Union lawn, and I have been just an avid fan ever since. I was so happy to watch them rise to stardom behind, tracks like Over Seasons and One More Minute. Obviously, those two got pretty big, but the rest of the album, top to bottom, is fantastic. But today we are talking about Jason solo because he likes to do what Greg Graffin, Eddie Spaghetti of the Super Suckers, lots of these punk guys like to, tone things down, strip things down, and go out there singer-songwriter style with an acoustic guitar. And that's what Jason likes to do when he's not tearing, people's faces apart all across the country and the world with Authority Zero. He likes to go out to just small little pubs like Tim Finnegan's up north on the I-17 in Dunlap, and the place where he's going to be tonight, which is the Native New Yorker in Mesa. He's doing a 3-year anniversary show, and he's going to be sampling some of his acoustic stylings for everyone. So very, very exciting. I so wish I could be in attendance despite a work conflict, which is why I have yet to actually check him out in this type of environment. I've seen Authority Zero countless times, but never Jason solo. He's going to be playing selections from his 2 solo albums, which are called, the latest one is called This Crooked Path, and it's actually the title of the song that I'm going to be playing as well, because it is the title track to his second Conviction album. So it's Conviction Dos, Conviction 2, and that's what The Crooked Path comes from. This is the title track that you're all about to hear, and I hope that all of you enjoy it. So, escucha, open up those ears and enjoy, amigos.
I'm gonna go my own way. Full of rage and charisma, there's fire in his eyes, and no, he just won't stand still. So not only lover, he's a lover and a fighter, a pistol survivor. One-way ticket rider, one won't take it any longer. He doesn't care, doesn't care where you've been, only cares where we're going. Upward battles we say, forget all that you thought you know, it's buried deep inside. If no one's gonna take him, gonna take him alive. I don't care what you do, I don't care what you say. You're fucking narrow path, I'm taking the long way. Gonna live out this life to the best of my will. Gonna fight till the end, till my body, and still I'm gonna light up this dark night and set it on fire. I'm gonna feed on the weakness of love and desire. I don't care what you do, don't care what you say. You're fucking narrow path. I'm gonna go my own way. Staggering through his shoes, dealt a less than likely head. He's chosen to walk the crooked path, the one less taken, my friend, and he's alive and well, he says. Oh, with a wink and a nod, clears the air, the bitter silence keeps his company abroad. Now this is his face and his vanity, his unforgiving road. Promises of pain, the prosperity, which will only grow. I swear that boy will never learn something he won't soon forget. The bumps along the way, he's not dead, not yet. I don't care what you do, I don't care what you say. You're fucking narrow path, I'm taking the long way. Gonna live out this life to the best of my will. Gonna fight till the Full of rage and charisma, there's fire in his eyes, and no, he just won't sit still. No, not on his life. He's a lover and a fighter, a pistol survivor, a one-way ticket rider that won't take it any longer. I don't care what you do, I don't care what you say. You're fucking aeroplane. I'm taking the long way, gonna live out this life to the best of my will. Gonna fight till the end, till my body that's still. I'm gonna light up this dark night and set it on fire. I'm gonna beat up the weakness of love and desire. I don't care what you do, don't care what you say. You're fucking aeroplane. I'm gonna go my own way.
Yeah, so we can see some Authority Zero similarities there. Obviously, Jason's voice is the most significant thing, but on their latest record, The Tipping Point, which is absolutely rad, and I suggest everybody goes out and checks that out. Obviously Jason's stuff is great, and you need to, check out Conviction, both 1 and 2, but the new Authority Zero record is great as well, and you can see some of the similarities between the style that he's undertaken with his solo stuff, and also that's kind of coming out on Authority Zero's latest record, The Tipping Point. Songs like Struggle, their latest single, which is called Today We Heard the News. They both incorporate, some of the acoustic, almost like a reggae type vibe at times, which is great. Obviously the Celtic punk vibe has always been there as well. So, but yeah, that was a great endeavor right there that we just got done listening to, and that was the title track called The Crooked Path. And yes, Jason is going to be getting down this evening at the Native New Yorker in Mesa. It starts at 8 p.m. I'm pretty sure it is a free show. So, come one, come all. Get your butts down to Mesa Town so you can see what the FERC is going down. And it's probably going to be just utter awesomeness. It's basically right off of Gilbert and the I-60 as I'm looking at the bands in town listing for it right now. So I want to extend the grande gracias to everybody who has checked out the show today. This was the 10th episode of the 3rd season of the Jaime and Fuego Rock Show. And I have just one more episode tomorrow because, I do my show in increments of 11 because 11 is like one of the most rock and metal numbers that anyone can think of. So we only have one more episode left tomorrow, and it's going to be with, another local band that I already have planned out that I'm so looking forward to giving the spotlight to. If you want to check out any of my stuff, the written pieces on Examiner.com, Google Jaime and Fuego, the wackily spelled name that you see right there on this YouTube page, and you can find links to all those articles. Please do subscribe. Porfa y gracias. Same goes with my YouTube channel, where I've got bootleg footage as well as this local artist spotlight. And if you want to talk some smack, kick some feedback my way, you can always find me at infuegomedia@gmail.com, and also on Facebook and on the Twitters. So I'm going to leave you with one more song of Jason's. This is actually the final song from that second Conviction record, and it just really struck a chord with me. You'll see a little less in common with the Authority Zero sound. This is more so, well, I'm not going to spoil too much. I just want all of you to, give it show your best attention because it is so deserving. Muchas gracias, Jason. Have yourself a wicked show tonight, man, if you get to actually check this out. And I look forward to speaking with all of you mañana. This is the final track from Crooked Path, and it is called Young and Dumb. Adios, amigos.
It was a good life, filled with memories, taking down bottles and building our dreams, running when we'd all get our stories straight. Crazy nights, filled with desire, hazy days, getting down, getting higher, searching for the days we'd finally get it all figured out. When we were young and dumb, when we were young and dumb, we truly
Gasoline and fuel tanks burning miles and miles, traveling across borders and sharing smiles, thinking of the good times as we'd watch them all go passing by. I'm in a traveling band, this sure is the life. Gonna keep driving until the day I die. No looking back now, just me and that sweet old song. When we were young and dumb, when we were young and dumb, we truly lived our lives. We would never compromise. When we were young and numb, breaking rules like a breath in the wind, running from the future and the idea of aging, singing these are the best days of our lives. Holding on like we would never see the sun, living fast and the idea of dying young, all the while singing these are the best days of our lives. When we were young and dumb, when we were young and dumb, we truly lived our lives. We would never compromise. When we were young and dumb. Whoa, yeah. Gasoline and fuel tanks, burning miles and miles, traveling across borders and sharing smiles, holding on like we'd never see the sun. I'm in a traveling band, oh yeah, this sure is the life.